Hi everyone, welcome to the last Tech Spark of year 2024. Today I'll be the host. My name is Kai. I'm the product manager at Meanwhile USA, and joining me today is our general manager, Leo. So today we'll be talking about the 2025, our new product update, and also the company goals, what we're trying to do in 2025. And before that, we'll have a little recap on the 2024 year. So let's get started. So Leo. Can you give us a recap on the year 2024, how the company did, and how was the power supply market in general in 2024?
Okay. First, thank you for having me in the test part. All right. I don't know. I'm the special guest for the last episode of the year. All right. Yeah. So this is my first test part, and your question is regarding the 24, the
24 recap,
performance,
yeah.
the recap. I think we have been through a lot of things in 24, right? Especially following the very fantastic year of 22 and 23, right? Since we set the bar very high, right? So 24 originally have a very high expectation for 24, right? But everyone know, right? We do have a couple market challenges in 24, which is inventory and also some presidential election uncertainty. All right, I think that contribute to a those kind of factor, all right, that we do not anticipate early beginning of 2024, right? Yeah, I think 24 is not performing so well, right?
Yeah.
Not only for the Meanwhile Group or Meanwhile USA, right? But I believe we lay a very good foundation in 24, right? I think we're going to talk about that what we have been done, right, in 24, right, we've been very busy, right? So in 24, we did a lot of things, get us prepared to for more challenge in 25.
Yeah, I think towards the end of year 23, we had high hopes for year 24, right? But as the year went on, it just kind of didn't rebound as fast. But I think we did see some rebounding in different regions of the world. I think it started by the Asia Pacific countries, and then Europe started rebounding, and then our orders actually is starting to increase too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully we will lead into a strong 2025,
That's
right?
right. That's right. I think you make a good point, right? So there's a different economic cycle in different country or region, right? Actually, we saw the China, right, the Great China region. They are heading to the peak and also the valley of the economic cycle. Couple months, I will say 3 to 6 months earlier than the European market and also the American market, right? So lately, yeah, we see China region has been picking up, all right, and then following by our European, right, and of course, North American is also picking up as well, right? And you mentioned about the order intake, all right, that is some exciting news that we see from the last couple months, right? We see our book-to-bill ratio, all right, eventually, yeah, now finally get up above 1, right, which is a good sign that when we see our book-to-bill ratio above 1, which means that we anticipate some growth in the near future, right? I think that is a good news to us.
Yeah, that's definitely great. So with 2024 covered, so what's our outlook like for the year 2025, and what are some of the growth drivers and challenges that we're expected to face?
All right, it's a big question. All right, let me break it down in a couple parts. All right, for sure, 25 we have a very exciting plan. All right, like I mentioned, all right, we have been done a lot of things in 24, all right, to lay our foundation. All right, for the 25, right, we hope we can get back to the normal trend. Right. So when I say normal trend is when we have the COVID, right, in starting 2020, right, 2020 having COVID, and the year after that, following that, we actually have a very high demand for power supply because of medical equipment, a lot of different devices, right? And following that have a supply chain interruption. So I think we pretty much enjoy a crazy growth in 22, 23. And then yes, 24 is a setback a little bit. All right. So anyhow, so 25, we want to get our trend back to the normal, all right, not that crazy, but I think that is something probably want back to something like in a 21 or 22 level, and then following that will be our typical normal static growth.
Yeah, and I think the growth trend, if we look at the numbers in the historical years, 23, 22 is just crazy versus 21. But then we started to trail down, and I think the overall general market was also not doing that great. So I think we hear you, and I think we will work together to try to hit that 2022 level and then grows from there onward. Yeah. So regarding the challenges like the tariff and all that, do we have any measurements or any countermeasuring in place to help with our customers or ourselves to get through that?
Yeah. To be honest, we don't, right? Because now the new the government administration coming on board, right? Early next year is a lot unpredictable, right? So we try our best to plan ahead, right? I think one thing we try to do is to keep ourselves flexible, right? No matter what kind of a new tariff policy that's imposed after the new administration on board, right? I think Mingwell is in the position to get us to be ready, right? Take on that challenge, and also our team is going to be extra supportive, right? No matter on the design, technical, or in the commercial, that kind of issue, right? So I think the team here is already have the mindset that we cannot follow the traditional mode that is, hey, if A happen and we do B, if B happen and then we do C, right? So I think what we need to do is, if A happen, we are going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right. So flexibility, I think, is a very important aspect that we are going to implement in 25.
Yeah, I think you hit on the key points here: the flexibility and then us planning ahead, right? Because when the 25% tariff was first imposed, everyone was panicking, and then we tried the different methods, and then we finally figure out what to do. So I think with that experience ahead of us, we are able to quickly and flexibly adjust to any tariff changes that may be coming. So yeah. So what are some of our more specific strategies for 2025? What do you see like the company heading towards, or what are some of our actions? Yeah.
Sure. I'm not sure everybody know, right? Meanwhile, USA, actually, we celebrate our 25th anniversary this year in September, which is a big milestone for Mingwell USA, right? And also for Mingwell, because I think Mingwell is known to be a good standard power supply manufacturer, right? In the past, we offer power supply, standard power supplies, right? We have more than 10,000 different SKUs to offer to the customer. But I think for on top of that, right, since we have such large portfolio of standard unit that we can provide to our customer, I think to extend what we can do based on that is solutions, right? So solution is more customer oriented approach, right? So our sales team, our technical team, and our PM team need to work with the end user together in order to find out, hey, what's the need, how we can give them or provide them a creative solution to help them to solve their challenges, right? Those are the solutions that we try to do for the 25. So I've been talking about that we have been done a lot of things in 24 to lay the foundation. I think one of it is to having our Mingwell Power Solution, right? Our Mingwell Power Solution located in Kansas City, Missouri, right? And it actually has been spin off and operating as an independent company now, right? And you also handle the power solution, and we actually have a team of a very creative R&D engineer now is working in power solution to try to come up with a creative, innovative solution for customer to integrate our power supply component and other features to help the customer, right? So that is a power solution I will see is a very important part of our strategy going forward in 25. And the other one of that is we also have our New Jersey, right, service center, right, established early, the late this year, a couple months ago. And And that is very exciting for us because meanwhile, I believe we are a big believer on no service, no business, right? So having the service center in the East Coast, right? So we can provide prompt service, no matter technical service or sales service to our customer. So I think the strategy for us for the 25 will be having the more like a regional ground support, right? One is in the East Coast through the New Jersey Service Center, and in the Midwest or the central of the state will be having the power solution, Meanwhile Power Solution to handle, of course, in the West Coast, right? We always have the Fremont, the headquarters here to cover the ground.
Yeah, and I think just to summarize, because I'm in charge of Meanwhile Power Solutions, and I think what we've been doing and what we're going to do leading up to 2025 is a transformation of our go-to-market strategy and the things that we're able to offer to our customers. We're no longer just focused on providing the power supply component, but we're going to transform into a solutions provider for the North America customers. And I think you already touched up on some of the actions and items that will help speed up the transformation. But besides Power Solutions and New Jersey, are there anything exciting or transformative on the group level, the Meanwhile Group?
Yeah, for sure. Like I mentioned, Meanwhile traditionally is known as a power supply manufacturer, right? But we do now have invest in more different area, right? We try to do some vertical integrations, right? Which means that we now have another used to call PowerNext, right? But now I think we rebranded as a Meanwhile Power Peripherals or accessory, right? So in the past, right, our approaches is to approach customer, offer them a power supply solution or product. Now, through the power peripheral or accessory products line, we actually be able to give them a more complete solution, which means that some like thermal management product, which is we'll be able to offer through Meanwhile now. Okay, I think that's been a benefit to the customer. They can do a one-stop shop, right? They only can deal with one vendor or one technical team. If there's anything, any problem, any questions, they can reach out to our FAE team, and they will be able to help them to solve the power supply problem or anything that related to the power system. So yeah, we try to expand the product line that what we can offer to our customer, right, in a group level. In local level is we try to expand the service, right, we provide to the customer.
Yeah, and I think just to complete the puzzle, I think Meanwhile Power Solutions is the piece that help do the integration and help tie the customers together to the solutions and power supplies that we're able to offer. So I think so that's at the very high level, right? We're changing our product strategies and all that. What about any specific actions for 2025, such as specific trade shows that you can give a sneak peek to our audience? Or yeah.
All right. I see where you're going. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're very excited about 25. Like I say, 24 is the year for us to help us to gain ourselves, put ourselves back together. All right. So we do have a lot of good planning for 25, including the trade shows. Right. One of the trade shows coming in February, which is in Southern California, is called ATX Automation. Right. ATX Automation is the show that we try to showcase some of our very, very special product line. I'm not going to tell you here, right? And I welcome everyone come to the trade show and take a look at what kind of product line that we are offering, right? But that will be, yeah, I think that will have a lot of wow environment element in that trade show, right? Another trade show we try to do later the year, right, will be the one is a battery show. Actually, that's aligned to our higher level strategy, which is we try to engage more in the energy, the green energy or renewable energy that segment, right? So I think the battery trade show, which is I think they believe in October, right, in 25, is another trade show that when we try to attend.
Yeah, yeah, and I think we've been working around the clock with the marketing team, with everyone to try to set up the ATX show. So that will definitely, without giving away too much a surprise, will have a big wow factor to everyone attending. So we invite all of our distributor partners who will be in the in the Southern California area to come by our booth and then say hi and then attend our booth. We'll have some events, we'll have some trainings during the days that we're there. And then this year, I can guarantee you guys, the ATX booth that Meanwhile will put up will be different from all the previous years.
And don't forget to mention we have happy hour. Right, come visit us.
Yep. All right. So we'll definitely have more information closer to the show. So please pay attention to your LinkedIn, your notification, those news push. So we'll give you guys more information closer to the dates. So and I think just to round up about what Leo mentioned. So next year, Leo already touched on the industrial automation and also the EV and battery technology. So those are two of our focuses for next year. But on top of that, we're still going to focus on the medical as well as power solutions. So those are the key industries and target markets that we're still going to try to focus on next year. Okay, and I think with that, we talk a lot about the strategy. So maybe we can talk a little bit about the new products and services we expect to see in 2025. So Leo mentioned earlier that in terms of services, we have a new New Jersey office that's being set up. So we'll be able to provide products and services from there. And so maybe I can help talk about the first portion, and then maybe I'll have another question for Leo later.
No, I think
Yeah.
I think we do a role play now.
All right.
Interview you, right? Since
Yeah.
Kai actually is our PM, right? He's our product manager, right? So I think this question is more suitable for you to answer, right? So let's talk about the new product. What will we see in the 25 for the new product?
Yeah, so I think for the new products, especially to the North American market, we can divide that into three big categories. So the first category is the Meanwhile standard off-the-shelf products. So next year, we have some very exciting new generation products coming out. So this year, we already launched the next generation, next platform of our adapter, wall-mount adapter, NGE product family, and the LOP, which is the open frame. So next year, we are going to launch the DIN rail, and also the enclosed type. That's the next generation platform. And some of you, I think it's getting closer to release now, so I can let the secret out. But actually, our PM team overseas wanted to keep the DIN rail a secret for as long as we could to try not to, to ignite any challenges, anything in the market.
But you are telling everybody now.
Yeah, because we're getting ready, and then you should see the product launch in Q1. So that will be our brand new DIN rail product family that will be replacing the SDRs and then also the TDR. So yeah, very, very high spec products. They will be revamped and then innovated upon based on the previous designs by a lot. So that's some exciting Meanwhile products, right? And then also another portion of that is the Meanwhile Power Solutions. So Meanwhile Power Solutions, we're aiming to work on and release standard products also for the North America. So the first product is a rack distribution unit that will go along with our rack power supplies. The rack distribution unit, many of you, those of you that are listening, have attended our product seminar in September, should have had a chance to have hands-on on those products. So we're trying to complete the Meanwhile rack power's functionality and offering as a whole solution level. Again, this goes back to the solutions provider aspect, where instead of providing just the power supply, the rack power itself, we also want to provide a component, an accessory that can help the user to configure and then tie that into the whole system. So that will be the rack distribution. And our goal is to aim to launch this product on January 1st. So please be on the lookout for the new product launch notice. And our plan is to launch it on January 1st, and then we will be able to start accepting orders from distributors and from direct customers alike. Okay, and then our product shipping date is currently aiming at end of January. Yeah, so it'll kind of like be a pre-order, a pre-sale, and then it will be limited quantity, so first come, first serve, all right? Yeah, so yeah, that's for the power solutions. But over the next year, we also have a lot of more power solution products planned, such as a standard off-the-shelf system power that may be targeted towards lighting or a more advanced version of the rack distribution unit. So we'll continue to expand upon the Meanwhile Power Solutions standard products. So that's the second category. And we also have the third category, which is something that we recently, started looking into. Is the energy-related energy solution systems. And there is still a very preliminary idea, and we're looking to develop more comprehensive and complete energy solutions for the customers that's suitable for North America market. So it will include products such as UPS systems or energy recycling systems that the customers can buy and use, plug and play, ready to use. Right. So those are some of the new exciting products that we're planning right now, and we're hoping to show it to you guys very soon. But yeah, the DIN-rail products and then the new enclosed should be at the ATX show. So please drop by and then check them out. Yeah.
Good. It sounds like Power Solutions have a very busy year in 2025, right? I think we also do have a lot of more investment in Meanwhile Power Solution as well. We mentioned that we already have a very innovative R&D team, right? So yeah, looking forward to see those kind of new product or new solution that we're coming out from Meanwhile Power Solutions. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that concludes all the topics we wanted to talk about today. Yeah, this is the last show in 2024. I know you guys, we got feedback from many of you that you guys love the TechSpark, and we have some special editions for you guys that we try to make a little bit more fun. So with the TechSpark up and running, we will be continuing the series next year. So the first TechSpark of next year will happen on January 30th. And the host will be Carol, and I will be the speaker next time, actually. And our topic will be focusing more on the Meanwhile product marketing for the 2025 year. So we'll have more details about what our plans are in terms of product marketing and what are some of our target industries. I'll go in more depth about the industries that I mentioned briefly earlier. So yeah, well, thank you guys for joining us today, and thank you for joining the TechSpark throughout the year. We'll see you guys in 2025. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.